Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's morning here, almost 10 a.m., and Luna's on the prowl for insects and lizards. The storks are basking in the morning sunshine. The birds are all out because, lo and behold, would you look at that? There's haze. I can always see that, but hey, compared to the usual shenanigans, this is a blessing. And when all my wildlife is happy, I'm happy. So, I just wanted to talk about two things. Bear with me, it's a little tough, but good things. So, the first thing has to do with vindication and validation. And I gotta say, with the recent news, like the files, the truth about CoronaCon and the subsequent jabbity jab, all these things coming to light, and me being someone who 7 years ago were discussing all these topics, and oh, have I taken a beating for doing so? But, God put me on a specific mission, and since 2018 and that awakening and that order that I was given of the mission, I have tried to do that to the best of my ability. And let me tell you, I have dealt with homelessness. I got blasted with Morgellons from 2019 to 2021, targeted. My old channel was shut down. Infiltrating agents being sent to me. Just beyond. And through all this, I stuck to my guns and I said, no, I know the truth. I'm standing in integrity. And, people can laugh, mock, persecute, make fun of, bully, argue, gaslight. I've dealt with all of that for 7 years now. But lately, the more and more truth comes out, corroborating what I was saying years ago as it was being revealed to me as I was researching and looking into things, and also as I was experiencing things. It all started to come together. And in the beginning, I doubted myself and I doubted the revelations that were being shown to me. And I doubted God. I was like, I feel confident, like my intuition screams, accuracy, but at the same time, I wasn't seeing any tangible proof of anything. It was all in the feeling of that. Like resounding truth. When something is just resounding in truth, it harmonizes with you and you feel a certain type of way. You don't have to struggle to try to understand it. It's easy and it just flows because it is. And truth is whole, it is absolute, it lacks nothing. So I was like, well, I believe Jesus' testimony when he was here, and the result, I know how the powers that be work in this world, and people who invent sustainable technologies, those technologies are either stolen and inverted, or the inventor is silenced, or whatever. I know how it goes. I've seen it in my own lifetime. So I'm like, well, why would they kill him then? Because he started to gain a following and people realized, oh, this dude's telling the truth here. So I was like, the concepts that I learned by studying Christ throughout my life, I've never had to struggle to try to understand concepts such as do unto others how you would have them do unto you, and things like that. Basic, simple things. And then, to me, the proof is in the pudding. Like, someone can talk a whole good game, but behind closed doors, they can be a completely opposite person. They may be beloved in their communities and in society, but they may be evil and nasty behind closed doors. He wasn't. His walk matched his talk, and that's what I look for. That's integrity to me. That's being authentic. People who don't just talk, but actually walk their talk. So anyways, all of these things coming to light year after year, and now 2026, where we are now, and the most recent news, which we all know with these files, it's like, after so long of just relentless gaslighting and arguing and bullying, it's so refreshing to now be confirmed. It's like, yep, just like I said back then. Yep, still here, saying the same thing I said back then. Hi, remember me? So that's kind of cool. It's quite a different feeling for me, and it's great. And why is this happening? Because I stuck to my guns. I was confident in my God. I was confident in myself, in my own research and findings and experience. And then I combined everything and I said, no, I don't care what this world tries to twist and who tries to tell me this and that and the other and get me looking this way and that way. I know what I know, what I know, what I know, what I know. Period. So here we are. The second part of that is, although my old channel was shut down, all the videos are still there. They're still up. And I recently took some of my Morgellons videos when I was really going through it. And I posted them on my community page on this channel. Sorry, I keep checking on my cat. She's making noises over there, so. And it was very hard and painful for me to watch. And I realized that was more shadow work that I needed to do, because although I survived what I went through, I never got the time to heal from the trauma that inflicted upon me. And this nanotechnology is nothing to play with. It brought me to a point of where I fully accepted that I was going to die one evening. I had made peace in every way that I could. I had been turned away from doctors in the medical community for over a year. I had lost all my hair. I had lesions all over me. I had kept fibers and other little gnats and things that were directly associated so that I could have forensic proof for any doctor who would just listen to me and maybe take it to a lab, or skin scraping samples, anything. I was at a loss, so I had to do it all myself. I had to put the countless hours of research in. Meanwhile, these things, these programmed nanotechnology going ham inside and outside of my body, I can't tell you the suffering. So the point is, I have recently been approached in the TI community, the targeted individual community, to speak about my experience, and I realized that I can't do that yet because I'm not at a place emotionally, even 5 years later, because I never dealt with it. I healed from it, I survived, I overcame it. For some reason, their technology won't work on me. However, the things that I experienced when dealing with this are, well, nanotechnology is an artificial technology. So when I say it was unnatural, the things that were happening to me, I mean that. And unnatural to the point of near unbelievable, which at the time I didn't understand. I knew what was going on, but I didn't have the technical knowledge or awareness to be able to verbalize what was happening to me. And the more I learn about this bioengineering and nanotechnology and intelligent reflective surfaces, drones the size of gnats, now it's all making sense. Constructing fake skin, artificial skin. All of this was happening to me, and I sounded like a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs lunatic. Yet, you open all these Homeland Security, National Security, nano.gov, IEEE websites, and biotechnology, synthetic biology, all of this I'm learning. I'm like, oh, so it's not that I was hallucinating these things, constructing this skin on my skin. That's exactly what the fuck it was doing. So here we are. And Jen is currently being confirmed, justified, vindicated. And it feels wonderful. I'm sorry the world is experiencing a lot of pain right now. Truth is very painful. Me as a messenger trying to bring the truth to the world, I've received a lot of pain in return for doing so. Thank you very much. But nonetheless, God gave me a job to do, and I love my Creator more than anything. And I love Jesus for exactly what he came here and did for you and for me. Paving a way so that we would even have a chance against these antichrist technologies, because that's exactly what it is. In case you didn't know, Christ is organic nature, and antichrist would be the inversion of organic nature. I don't know about you, but everywhere I look here in Clown World, I see inversion, 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 inversion. So, hence why they call it Satan's world, I guess. But all the birdies. It's a beautiful day. Thank you for this day. I will fear no evil, because I know you're with me. And I know you're true. And I know you keep your promises to those who actively seek you and seek the truth. And so it is. Much love. Amen.